Lots of good reasons to be in Indy NXT. It enables us to grow drivers, grow partners, grow team members, and win a hell of a lot of races as well.
Pato O'Ward has won the title.
Andretti and Louis Foster have won at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
If they have the talent, we will extract that.
Jamie Chadwick is an Indy NXT winner.
We can make you a winner.
Colton Herta has won the Freedom 100 at Indianapolis. Kyle Kirkwood, he's won 5 on the season and is the new championship leader.
The goal is to go to IndyCar, so this is the best way to get there.
For any young driver to put themselves in an Andretti environment or Andretti car is, a dream come true.
Everyone who knows about racing in any type of series knows about Andretti and the history behind it.
You're a kid and you talk in school, what do you want to do for a living? I want to be a driver.
It's a direct feeder into a top 3 IndyCar program.
You want to win a championship, right? Why go with anyone other than Andretti?
Doing the Indy NXT program with Andretti really sets you up for success in IndyCar like no other Indy NXT program does. The history of the last 3 or 4 or 5 years is you're not just driving for the Indy NXT team, but you're part of Andretti Global as a whole. You're exposed to the opportunities that the IndyCar program offers you.
Kind of run the team as a small IndyCar team, and just how we do things, what we ask the drivers to do when they're not driving, when they are driving.
What you get when you join Andretti in the Indy NXT program is you get to have a really close insight into how IndyCar works. I think it played a huge role in me being successful as early as I was.
Colton Herta has won the Freedom 100 at Indianapolis. Now becomes the youngest to ever win an IndyCar.
Just kind of having that wealth of knowledge under one roof and being able to harvest it as a young driver coming up through the ranks. So it's crucial for me growing into IndyCar.
Kirkwood, a winner again, number 6 in 2021 in Indy Lights.
That's inherent in how we set the program up. In the engineering office, the Indy NXT engineers are sat right next to the IndyCar engineers. The cars are prepped right next to the Indy cars.
I don't think any team in the Indy NXT series can come close to Andretti. Looking at Indy NXT, it was just a good opportunity for me to create my own name here in the States and show what I can do also to the top step, which is IndyCar.
The dream is closer about moving into IndyCar. For sure, you gotta perform better and do it perfectly to achieve that goal, and that's why I'm working every day to do that.
I know, I think like 4 or 5 years there in a row that Andretti and Indy NXT just kept winning the championship, win the championship. You're seeing all those guys win, and go on to have, good IndyCar careers. Made me want to do the same thing.
We're going back, looking at data from Colton, Kyle, Pato O'Ward, Oliver Askew, all these guys that went on to do great things. And so to have that at our fingertips to go and look at their onboard videos, their data, their driving style, what worked, what didn't work. The engineers that worked with those given guys are still in our program today.
They're a powerhouse group, right? A lot of those engineers that are there in lights are world-class engineers. They're meant to be in IndyCar, but they just love doing the light stuff. You'd be surprised how many drivers that are on the current IndyCar grid one of those engineers has worked with.
In some sense too, we're a bit of a feeder series for IndyCar, as in for mechanics and for engineering. I do have 5 or 6 young kids that come in, we teach them. They usually stay a year, maybe 2 years, and then we kind of filter them up to IndyCar.
It's good in the aspect for drivers, but also for engineers and mechanics. It's a pathway also. Some of the guys that I work with in Indy NXT have gone to IndyCar and are at Andretti on the IndyCar team.
An ideal balance for us is that you have someone who's experienced, that maybe has been in Indy NXT for a while or has been in IndyCar and is looking for a change of scenery, that we can pair with someone new to the company or new to the sport, that we can have that sort of knowledge transfer between, say, the old generation and the next generation, if you will.
It's very rewarding, I think, overall to know you've been working with a group of people over the years that then have gone on to do much bigger things.